In today's video, I'm going to show you how to automate RSS feeds with Zapier in a simple step-by-step way so you can save time and stay updated without constantly checking feeds manually. This is a great setup if you want new blog posts, podcast episodes, news updates, or content alerts to flow into your workspace automatically. If you find this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy automation guides just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. The first thing you need to do is sign in to your Zapier account. Once you're logged in, you'll be on the main dashboard where you can create a new automation. From here, click Create. This is where Zapier lets you build a new workflow, also known as a Zap. After that, select Zap. That tells Zapier you want to create a brand new automation from scratch. Next, you need to set up the trigger. The trigger is the event that starts your automation, and in this case, it will be a new item appearing in your RSS feed. So click Trigger to begin. Now Zapier will ask you to choose the app for the trigger, and this is where you want to search for RSS by Zapier. Once you see it in the search results, select RSS by Zapier. This is Zapier's built-in RSS tool, and it's perfect for monitoring feeds without needing any extra software or complicated setup. After selecting it, you'll see the available trigger events. Choose New Item in Feed. This means Zapier will watch the feed and detect whenever a new post or update is published. Once that's selected, click Continue. Now it's time to add the RSS feed itself. In the field provided, enter your RSS feed URL. Make sure the link is correct and active because this is the feed Zapier will monitor for new content. If you're using a blog, podcast, or news source, you can usually find the RSS URL on the site or in its feed settings. After entering the URL, click Continue again. Zapier will now prepare to connect to your feed. The final step is to test the RSS feed. This is an important step because it confirms that Zapier can successfully read the feed and detect new items. If the test works, you'll know your trigger is set up correctly and ready for the next step in your automation. And that's it. Your RSS feed trigger is now connected in Zapier. From here, you can continue building the rest of your Zap, like sending the new item to email, Slack, Google Sheets, or any other app you want. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more simple Zapier tutorials and automation tips.